Hello everyone, welcome to Tiela's Natural Soaps. Today I will be making my oat milk soap. I have my oatmeal soaking here in distilled water, and I'm going to stick blend this and squeeze out the milk from the oats. And here I have some oat milk soap that came out too soft, so this has been sitting for about 2 months. So I'm going to incorporate it in my oils, and then I'm going to pour my lye water and start soaping as normal. And this way I don't have to throw this out. See, it's really soft. My scale was off. The batteries was low. So I had shredded this all down with the cheese shredder. That's why I was getting all these soapy fails. So I got everything straight. So I'm going to show you how I do this. Let me see if I can get the camera up so you can see. I don't know if you can see, but so you just mix this in. So you just mixing it in right with your oil. I'm not doing all of it, but and this is not rebatching. This is just incorporating this in. My oils are still kind of warm. I know you can do this with cold. They said with cold oil, but I've never done it that way. So I just leave mine a little bit warm. I did attempt to do this a while ago, and it actually did work. I guess you can see how creamy it's getting. Oops. So I'm going to pause this so I can stick blend this. You don't have to see the whole thing, and we'll come back. Okay, so I got all my my oat milk shredded soap in here in my base. I have my oat milk waiting. So as soon as my lye water cools off, it'll be time to mix this. So I'll be back as soon as I get that started. Hello everyone, I'm back. Okay, my oils and my lye water is all cooled off. I incorporated my old soap that I had. It was my actual oat milk soap that went haywire. It was too soft and it wouldn't harden up. So I shredded it. I waited. It's been about maybe 3 months. So there's no lye in it or anything. So I shredded it and I mixed it in with my oil. So everything is nice and incorporated. So here is my oat milk. So I'm going to pour my oat milk in here. And that's being stirred up in my oil. And now I've noticed I switched to this bucket because I made a bigger batch. So the pan that I was working out of, the pot, wouldn't be big enough, because once I add my lye water to it, it would be too much. It wouldn't fit all the way in. So I switched to my bucket. Actually, it's a storage bin, but I'm using it for my large batches of soap. So I'm going to pour in my lye water. Tap it for bubbles. So all of that is poured in. It's nice and creamy. I'm making sure I get all the way down at the bottom. And with this, I do like to put a little bit of the colloidal oatmeal inside. I like to mix that in with the soap. Not too much because I don't want this to be a scrubby soap. And since this is for sensitive skin, I do not scent this. This is a lot of soap. I hope I can pour this. I have a little dot in here from the oatmeal, so let me pour that out. Since there's so much soap, I want to make sure everything is well incorporated. And when you're doing this, always make sure you have on your gloves, your goggles. You don't really need a face mask at this point because there's no live bees I'm working with. I do that outside because of I don't want the fumes in the house. Once it becomes winter, I can mix it right inside my kitchen sink. Put the container in the sink and pour it that way and open the window because I do have a window right there. But if I have people in the house, I normally will still in the wintertime take it outside. And it does allow it to cool even quicker. And I don't really care how thick this gets since it's, I'm not adding anything in it, no embellishments or anything. So I can just pour it. As long as it's pourable. And this is a rich, creamy soap. I know people, when I make it, they want to buy 6 and 7 bars at a time. I do only sell it for $6. A lot of people say when I go to certain places, my soaps are not high enough, but I want my soaps to be priced where I can still make a profit. You know, I don't want to price gouge. I've seen where some natural soaps, you know, it's like $10 a bar or whatever, and I think that is totally ridiculous to pay $10 for a bar of soap. And some of the bars of soap not even, they have the same weight as mine, so I don't get it. And if I made a 6-pound bar of soap, I can see me selling it for $7.50. Now this soap right here do sell for $7, but my other soaps, all my botanical soaps and specialty soaps are $7. Like my black soap, my marine clay soap, glacier marine, my calamine soap, those are $7. But this in this oat milk. And it's basically almost just like oatmeal, the oatmeal soap, but I really don't even do that anymore. Simple fact that you know, it's the same thing, but I'm using the colloidal oatmeal and I'm not putting the big oatmeal flakes in it, so. But it's still made with the milk of the oatmeal. So I think this is all nice and mix it up on the bottom. Make sure there's no oil sitting in here. Okay. This has a medium trace on it. And I get to use my new soap mold again. Move this out of the way. Whew. And hopefully this won't end up like a bad batch of soap like my coffee soap did. So I had to it crumbled. I think, like I said, I changed my batteries to my thing, changed everything. I think my scale was off. So hopefully I won't have any more debacles with my soap because I can't waste soap. That's why I shredded this soap, and every time I make oatmeal soap, I will incorporate it back into the warm oils. Waste not, want not. So let me move this out of the way. Napkin. Gotta move the stick blender out of the way. 1 second. Get my soap box, my new soap mold. Let me see if I can switch sides here. I should have gotten my little mini molds too, just in case it's too much for this. Whew. Okay, let's see if I can dump this puppy in here. This is so pretty. Yep, I have it in here. I think I can do a little bit more. Then I'll put some in my small little molds. Yep. So I'm going to let this sit, and then I will maybe put some embellishment on the top. When this starts to get a little hard. This is a lot of soap, you guys. Okay. Okay, I went and got a smaller soap mold. And I'm going to see if I can put some in these flowers. I can give these to the little kitties in my family. Okay, I got my little flower mold. I actually should have got a small little loaf mold that I had and put it in there. So here's my little mold here. Let's see if we can fill these all the way up. You want to tap it to make sure it's all in the grooves. See if you can see this. Better hurry up. My husband will be walking in the door in the next 10-15 minutes. And she don't leave us to the side because he probably would knock it over. So, here's my soap. So, I'm going to put you on hold real quick. Okay, I'm back. So, I got the smaller molds for the rest of my soap. Oops. You can see it here. I guess you can see it. This is my big box of soap. So I'm going to go ahead and do a swirl because I'm all over the place with the camera. So I'm going to swirl this. Okay, it's starting to thicken up. Nothing fancy. And then tomorrow I'll check on this and cut it. There you go. Oh well, that's a little soft, but there you have the gist of it. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, here's my soap. This is my oat milk soap. Here's some smaller bars. Bars that I'm going to give to my little great nieces. Teeny weeny cousins. So I should be able to get about maybe 33 bars of soap or more out of here. Here's my extra soaps. Here's my coffee soap that I made the other day. There was an epic fail because my scale was off. So I'm going to shred all that down. In about 2 or 3 months, I will incorporate it back into a soap. So here you go. Thanks for watching.